始めました。
はーい。
今はお風呂でお体洗ってます。
Let me know if you'd like a bit of an extra scrub anywhere.
今日からマイク違います。
音はどうなんだろう。
どうですか？
Been a while since I've been able to relax like this.
Really now?
I was nearly married once.
雑談をするやつ
She
全然
never
わ
bathed
かん
me.
ない。
Well,
日本語言ってくんないの？
日本語じゃないんだね、これは。残念ながら。
Life can always be worse.
yes indeed.
なんて訳してください。
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get much cleaner than this. Thank you.
It was nice meeting you.
本当に綺麗になった気がする。
白くなってる。なんかっていう声が聞こえる。
Visitors are always stealing the sheets here. It's awful.
馬じゃない？
Thank you.
どの馬？
Okay then.
Well,
どこ行くの？あ、声を
good morning.
声するけど姿は見えない。
お互い探してる。
Here, there's packs of savages all covered in them.
あ、いた。
Furs
morning,
hunting
mister.
for scalps in the mountains. Makes me wish I was young again. I'd take care of those bastards myself.
これこれ。マルコ。
Let's get you looking
カタ
nice.
カナ？ひらがなだよ。
え？
マルコは。
そっちのマルコだったの？
うん。
紅の豚のマルコじゃないの？
ちびマルコの方だわ。
そっちかい。
Hey, stay calm now.
マルコ汚れてるね。
前のやつなんて名前？
アルデンヌ。
自分つけたの？
Ah,
アルデン
I'll
ヌって
stay
いう
there,
馬の
boy.
種類だったからアルデンヌにした。
どうだ？
まだブラシかけるでしょ。相当汚れてる。
Come on, boy. There, boy.
よし。
Let's go, boy.
これ雨降ってる？もしかして。
ないよ。
何の音？雨の音っぽくない？
風じゃない。
雨だ。せっかく風呂入ったのに。ジョンがいた。
So, feeling better?
Hey, John.
How's the scar?
I heal pretty fast.
Lucky you. So you just lazing about, or you got any leads?
I got something. You see them?
Sure. Well, you see yourself as a shepherd now?
Maybe. Come on.
Well, where exactly are we going?
Collect something. Help us get some sheep.
You know, that attempt to seem all enigmatic and interesting, that might work for Dutch, but for you, it just makes you look stupid.
Come along.
羊泥棒。
You'll see.
毛だけ？
That train job was a start, but we need more money. Until we can get back to Blackwater and collect.
I'm here to tell you. We try to collect that money anytime soon, it'll
家
come with
畜
a
を全
noose.
部奪い取
I
るん
was
だよ。
worried you'd say that. Dutch says that we...
Dutch says a lot. That's his gift. Saying things.
Oh, yeah?
悪いやつなん
What
で
do
し
you
ょ
mean by that?
主人
I was a
公
prize pony once. Now I'm the workhorse. Listen, Dutch is... But, well, you was at that thing in Blackwater. We already seen Pinkertons here. New century's coming. This life, this
もう
way,
すぐ新世紀なのに俺たちは
we're the last, I reckon. And we ain't long for it.
And that's the way it goes, I
何
guess.
世紀なんだ
For
ろう
me,
ね
yes.
19世紀
All right.
So where are we going?
Just need to pick up something.
1899年だか
結構最近じゃない
There's a hitching post over there.
でしょ
Tether the horse and I'll meet you across the street.
ら最近だよ
I already don't like how this is going.
だってこれは開拓時代だからさ
何の国
アメリカだよ
Been feeling like a grizzled heel.
Hey, you and me both.
We need to get moving on this, Arthur.
Gun store?
Yep.
スター
Can you,
スナ
head
イパー
in
ライ
and
フル
pick up a sniper rifle? I'll explain later.
Oh, well, hello again. How can I help you today?
Looking for a rifle? Something with a sight on it.
Shouldn't be a problem. You want to see what we've got? It's all in the catalog here.
I'm gonna have to take this on credit.
Well, no, wait. We ain't even discussed terms.
Or I can take it in a way that ain't so polite.
間違えちゃった
Okay, fine. You can pay me later.
すごいツケで買っていって
返すの
返さないんじゃないあでも成功したら返すかもねローリングブロック式ライフルローリングブロック式ライフル
You good?
Sure.
Let's go. Whoa!
Why couldn't you have done that?
Done what?
Bought that gun.
I had a run-in with that fella earlier. We ain't on the best of terms.
You had a run-in. I've had a run-in with half that town.
Calm down. It's done now, ain't it?
Why are you being so cagey about all this? Always playing some goddamn game.
Me? I ain't the one taking Jack on fishing trips.
No, you ain't. If you say the boy ain't yours, what's the difference? You probably only run off again.
Why are you so interested in my life? Ain't you got one of your own?
Just do one thing or another. Not be two people at once, that's all I'm saying.
It ain't that simple. You know that as well as anyone. Same as with you and that girl... What was her name? Mary?
That was different.
No, it ain't. Just the same.
Anyway, for the love of God, will you tell me what you got me doing here before I turn around and hit the breeze?
There's a herd of sheep coming down to auction from Emerald Ranch. Folk in town were saying the owner's trying to stamp out every farm from here to Ansburg.
Yeah, I know that place.
Let's head up to the ridge up there. Get a proper view.
骨に向かおう骨って何山の
山
麓みたいな
なんだろう山
So I'm thinking that the herd will make it to auction all right, but a couple of new ranch hands will be collected on the sale.
馬の尻尾編んでる
Now
の
the town will care to notice too much.
Why we need this rifle you couldn't buy
取った
yourself?
方がいいよ
Reckon we shouldn't get too close. At least not till we know what we're dealing with.
普通は見ないよ
生きてるみたいで
Let's see what we can see from up here.
羊飼いを
うん
撃って羊飼いになりすまして羊を全部かっぱらおうっていう話かな。
なりすませるの
Okay, I think that's them over there.
羊のこと聞くの
Put a shot in near them. I reckon they'll hightail it. They're only ranch hands. Just watch the sheep.
どこですか？
かわいそう。
あれ？あれ？
どこにいる？撃たないでよ。
逃げてった。
撃たない
Looks
で。
like one of them don't scare too easy.
もうそうやって
Put another shot in close. He'll get the message.
近くだよ。
That ought to do it.
逃げてった。
早い。
All right, let's go round them up.
羊は取りに行く。
All right, boy.
Let's go get the strays.
You ever work on a ranch, Marston?
No? You?
Oh, day here or there, but not much.
Those cowboys I know were dumb as trees. How hard could it be?
I guess we'll soon find out. Let's get these things. Bring them back to the yards.
入る羊。
They're pretty scattered. Let's get them all rounded up.
本当だ。
Move!
What are you riding?
Christ, you're
行っちゃった。ごめんね。
Let's go!
ねえ。わざとじゃん。羊を引いてるぞ。
え？
羊を引いてるぞだって。
Move it! Move it up!
一箇所集めるでしょ。
Yeah!
追いやって。
追いやって。
難しいね。
追いやってくれてるでしょ。
そういう風にしつけられてんの？
そう
All
なん
right, I think we got them all. Let's
だ。
head
群れ
to
で
town.
You know what? Marston, why don't you leave the sheep to me? You ride Shank, keep watch for any trouble.
I brought you in on this.
It'll be quicker this way, trust me. This ain't the right time for you to be learning how to herd.
All right, whatever you say. I'm done arguing.
Keep moving!
羊飼いだ。
There you go.
やった。
Come on!
羊はちゃんと前に走っていくんだみんなで。
偉いよね。
偉い。
Up, up!
元気だね。
Go, go!
ああ、前に馬車がいる。
欲しいの？
え、使わないかな。
羊が？
Move!
頭いいか
うん。
な。おお、ね、避けていくね。
Move it up!
みんな
あ、一匹に挟まっちゃってる。
Keep them together.
しないのがすごいよね。
Go on.
一匹挟まってる。
Keep moving! Yeah, yeah!
変なこと言っちゃった。
That's more like it.
Come on! Let's go!
一匹遅れてない？
あれ人だよ、ジョン
二人で後ろにいるの？
だよ。
ゴール？
ゴールかな。
羊ってあの人たちで誰？
Those are up,
牧
boys.
場主じゃない？
There
取
you
れ
go.
ない？
バレないじゃん。
なんで取れないの？
Fine sheep.
They're okay.
Well, you seen better around here?
I've seen ones with less ambiguity about their provenance.
A lot less.
What you trying to say?
I'm trying to say, you give me 25% kickback, and I won't say nothing to nobody. Everything all right here?
Excuse me?
Sure, I'll excuse you for 25%.
Do you want me to put another hole in your head?
Folks swing for rustling livestock.
お薬飲んだから
25%.
15.
20.
18.
Done.
18。
Calm yourself, friend. Just think of it as I'm buying your sins.
You're buying. But we're paying.
Go on now.
いくら入ったの？
Come back after the auction. You'll get your money.
Dutch is waiting for us at the saloon.
He is?
ダッチが珍しいね。違うのじゃないか。
18%. I thought we was doing the robbing here.
Still good money.
Well, thanks for all the help with this. Can't herd, can't swim.
Give it a rest, will ya? We ain't kids no more.
Well, he never really was.
なんか用があるの。
Not everything, but in the end, I don't believe in absolutes, just shades of gray. Compromises.
Compromise.
Gentlemen,
Dutch, Leopold.
Where have you been?
Working. Marston's thing.
Good. And?
We're just waiting to get some pay on a few sheep.
Leopold, my good friend, as long as you're here, why don't you and John go make sure there ain't no funny business?
Of course.
Gentlemen.
Drink?
Sure.
大事な話
Nothing like talking to old Strauss to make you want to blow your own brains out. I should have left him where I found him all those years ago. Bookish little Austrian, fresh off the boat, his eyes out on stalks.
Well, I guess the Dutch Vanderlyn Finishing School has some strange graduates.
That it does. To your good health.
Thank you.
Vanderland! Get out here! Get out
What
here
the
now! Vanderland!
あ、
誰？
You don't know me, but you keep robbing me! My
誰？
name is Leviticus
ああ、列車のあ
Cornwall.
れだ。
I am not a man to be messed with by the likes of
列
you!
車の
Get out here before I have these men killed!
列車強盗しちゃったから。
What do you think?
社長だ、列
Get
車の。
out here,
Well,
you depraved
誰
piece
が
of
強盗したの？
trash!
こいつら。
You start spinning the yarn,
じゃあしょうが
when
な
I
い
think the
ね。
moment's
You
right, I'll
think
make a
I
move.
got where
怒
I
ら
am
れてもしょうが
by
ない。
letting
Why
scum
not?
like you rob from me! Vanderlyn, you're done!
これはスナイパーライフルで遠くから撃つあれだね。多分流れだね。
Deal with this nonsense.
逮捕される。うわ、ナイフで突きつけられてる。
Please, gentlemen,
あ
this
違っ
is a
た
terrible
全然違った
mistake.
まあ出てった
This is a case of mistaken identity. What is worse than admonishing a man
あ
for the
意外としてる
sins of another who wants to be the Messiah? Not me, nor do I want to be Dutch Vanderlyn.
Here come more of them! Close. Back down.
Let's move! Shoot someone! I'm trying!
なんか知らない。ほら。
Push, Arthur! You can use it as cover! What are you doing? Get out of here! Ah! Ah! Get away! It's just a scratch! Shut up! You can talk! Ah! Would you shut up?
ああ、死んだ。ダッチ。ダッチ。ダッチ。
Well done, Arthur. Arthur, cover! Rush! Now we'll push
レオ
you
ポル
away.
ト怪我してる。
Shoot, shoot. I'm trying. And as we push, Arthur, you can use it as cover. What are we doing? Get out of here! We're gonna die here. I'm right here, you sons of bitches! It's just a scratch! Shut up! You can talk. We all heard you whine about a little nick from a wolf. Would you shut up and kill these bastards? Put a bullet! Bastard! Now, blow his brains out! Ah! Oh, you want to come at me? This is madness! You're on the front line now, Mr. Stroud!
なんかね、
You gonna get some red in that? This is for Mr. Cornwall. Hey, you weren't ready for this.
Shut up! That's our horses over there! Come on, grab Stroud!
Please, you can't leave me like this.
ポルト。
Arthur, we leave no man behind. You're fine. I'm not fine.
Just get us out of here. I just want this to be over. A quiet drink. I get shot.
Now's our chance. Come on. Put Strauss on the back of John's. Hope you make sure nobody's following us. We'll get back to camp. We're gonna gather the troops and get them to start packing up. Ugh.
荷造りを始める。
Can't stick around after
移動
this.
するの？
Let's go. Yeah.
大変だよ。俺もう武器ねえよ全然。29番しかないよ。
All right. I better get out of here.
What are you?
やばいやばい、死んじゃう死んじゃう。
Fuck that son of a bitch!
どうだ、全身だか。マルコ。 さかこんなことになるなんて。思ってもなかったよ。やばい、懸賞金560ドルだって。
すごい。
めっちゃかかっちゃったよ。まあいいか。みんな逃げる準備してるね。せっかく慣れたのに。
Who's that? It's Arthur. Wondered when you drove back in.
Hello, Arthur.
We keep heading east.
あ、もう
Is
荷
that
物
the
がなくな
plan?
って
For
る。
now.
And when do we stop? When we reach Paris?
Well, that'd be nice. Join the commune. We stop when we find someplace sensible.
So, we moving?
Yeah.
We turned into a bunch of killers. I mean it. We ain't even got the delusion of being anything but a bunch of killers.
We are just trying to survive, Hosea. We don't have a choice. This'll end soon.
Damn right it will.
Constipated as usual. Micah
Yeah, well,
told
yes,
me of
sir.
a place we can lie low. Look here. Dewberry Creek, he said.
Okay.
Maybe you and Charles can go take a look, clear off anyone you find before the whole lot of us move in looking so conspicuous.
And how we gonna do that?
I don't know. Start dancing?
Looks like I turned into the goddamn errand boy.
You have turned into my son. You worry because I worry. We are just the same.
Hey, Charles, come on. I need you for something.
Sure, this can wait.
Hey, Javier.
Hey, Arthur.
いやー、嫌なことになってしまったな。
Whoa!
デューベリークリークってこんなとこかよ、今度。こう気づいてたんだけど。悲しいよ。
So where are we going? Find a new spot to camp. We're packing up and moving on.
Again?
We have to, and fast. We'd already pushed our luck too far before that mess we just made in Valentine. Hold up a second.
得意だったんだって。彼に暴れすぎちゃったって。
Why are you riding off on me?
だから大変。
So, what were you talking about before?
That didn't sound good.
Killed a lot of law. Killed a lot of Cornwall's men. They must know where we are by now.
So, we're heading south?
Yeah. Area called Dewberry Creek. Dutch wants us to give it a look. Make sure it's clear and a good place to lie low for a while.
I've only known him a few months, but wait. I never thought I'd see him wanting to head south.
Right. And I know by now, there ain't
Acting
no lying
careless,
low.
Arthur. There's too many of us for that.
And there ain't no way Dutch is gonna just hide away in a cave somewhere. Goes against everything he stands for. That'd be admitting we're nothing more than low-down criminals.
Which,
Hang on a second. think that must be it up ahead, the old dried-up creek.
It seems very open.
Yeah, it does. Ain't sure to be the best in the rain, neither. Well, let's take a look around.
Hey, I see something over there. You see it? Someone on the ground there.
He's been shot. Looks like trouble got here before us.
There's a camp just up ahead.
Sure. Let's get ready for business. All right, Charles, let's go take a look. Look, here it is. A few tents, but the place looks empty.
Let's have a look around and make sure.
頭に乗れる？
まだ火がついてる。
Where is everybody?
Maybe they heard us coming. Be careful.
I'm being careful.
Be careful. Oh.
It's okay. It's okay. You can come out of there. You okay? You don't mean you no harm.
He said, are you okay?
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? German?
No. Now go on, get out of here. Go, we need the land, go. Get the hell out of
They
here.
took our father.
Who did?
Men last night.
Where? Where did they take him?
Ain't no business of ours. I don't even speak their language.
You ain't as tough and dense as all that. Come on, Arthur.
優しい。
The girl was pointing this way. Let's see if we can pick up a trail.
チャールズ優しいね。
There. Tracks. Come on. Arthur.
I don't see nothing.
Hoof marks. This way. What's going on with you?
What do you mean?
You were just gonna send that woman and her children on their way?
We're wanted, man. We got Pinkertons breathing down our necks. We should be moving camp, not running off on some wild goose chase.
Come on, Arthur. That's not how you are.
Well, maybe you don't know me as well as you think you do.
Wait, just let me make sure this is right. Okay, looks like they go down this way. So, what happened with those Pinkertons anyway? When you were fishing with Jack?
Said they were on to us. Offered me freedom if I turned Dutch here.
They picked the wrong man there.
We should have moved right then, if you ask me.
Wait a second, just want to look closer here. Continues along the shore here. Anyway, what were you talking about?
Bastards told me they'd killed Mac. Said it right in front of Jack.
That kid. It's gonna be tough for him.
Yeah, but he has more folk looking out for him than most of the rest of us had growing up.
Yeah. John? John said he was going back to the auction yard to collect the money for those sheep.
He'd be a damn idiot going anywhere near that town right now.
He reckoned he'd be able to slip in and out.
Oh, well. If it's John's idea, it must be a good one.
What is it with you and him?
He disappeared on us for a while. When Jack was real young. A long while. You hear him?
Think this is the right way? Give me a second. They carry on along this trail.
What was you talking about before?
He did?
And we was family, you know? Guess I still ain't fully forgiven him for that.
There's a camp up ahead.
Be careful.
Whoa!
調べんの？
Seems deserted. Let's take a look.
いるんじゃないの？どっか。
What are you doing?
Whoa!
隠れてるでしょ。
Where is this guy?
I don't know. But you know something? This is a better camp spot than back there. Much easier to defend.
Maybe.
取っちゃう？
There he is. Quick, cut him free and let's get out of here. Come on. Before someone comes back.
Vorsicht, Vorsicht! Das ist eine Pfanne! Vorsicht!
Take cover!
I see 3 coming this way.
You get the hell away from him! Hell no! You ain't getting no ransom!
There, all of them? Doesn't look like it. Look out! Riders coming in!
That don't look good to me! You should have left well enough alone! You shouldn't
Well, that's them dealt with. You get them untied, and I'll see what they've left behind for us.
Bitte! Lassen mich gehen!
It's okay. Getting you out of here.
Vielen Dank für Ihre Hilfe.
Yeah, okay. Here, you wait there a second. Charles, go find Dutch. Get the caravan to divert here. This spot should work for us.
I agree.
川でしょ。送ってあげるの？もう履いてないの？
え？誰？
この人。主人公。
履いてるよ。
肌色だからわからないし。履いてないかもしれない。早く送ってあげて。
え？
早く送ってあげて。待ってるよ。またですか。あ、違うんですかって。
なんか浮いてる。
All right, come on. I'll take you back to your family.
Was machen wir jetzt? Also soll ich mitkommen? Wo bringen Sie mich hin?
What the hell did you do to those fellas?
Wie bitte?
Those men back there, why did they take you?
Geld. Money. Meiner Familie gehört eine Goldmine. Sie wollen Lösegeld erpressen.
How did someone even come up with them words?
Sie bringen mich zu deiner Familie? Vielen Dank. Wie haben Sie sie gefunden?
Look, I'm sorry, friend. I can barely speak English. Yeah.
危ない。木にぶつかる。
Dem Herrgott sei Dank. Schatz!
Andreas, ich hab gedacht, du seist tot.
Beinahe wär's so gewesen. Meine Lieblinge, meine Herz allerliebst. Oh, wie wunderbar. Oh.
Sie sind ein großer Mann.
Ja.
Ein großer Mann.
Ja, wirklich.
Es ist ein Segen, dass wir Sie getroffen haben.
Well, now get out of here. This place ain't safe. Get out of here!
Ja, ja, alles klar.
Vamos!
Ich hab was für Sie. Einen Moment. Dankeschön. Thank you. Vielen Dank, herzlichen Dank.
Ishi.
Guess it was a pleasure.
何金の延べ棒
Ja!
金の延べ棒じゃない
金だ。
すごい高価じゃない
細い。また誰かに捕まっちゃう。
これでみんな移動
You were right. Oh, this place. Oh, it'll be perfect for us. Hello, Arthur.
Dutch?
Miss Grimshaw, Mr. Pearson, put everyone to work. Make this place a home. Well, I don't know where the hell we are, but we are going to make the best of it.
綺麗だ川があっていいじゃん川かな川だよね海じゃない家伸びたねすごい伸びてない家すごい伸びてない家
薬のせい？
薬のせいかなすごいよほら
すごい
ふさふさや冷房症 Hello,
So, what do you think of this place?
Not bad. Nice to be by the water.
Yeah, it'll do for now.
Jack.
Don't go too close to the water here, Jack.
I won't, Uncle Arthur.
Good boy.
なんて
So, what do you think of the place?
Seems fine. For now.
Yep. Should buy us a bit of time, I hope.
Ah. どうだ新しい絵はあ、馬がいる
How you feeling? Okay, a little better. Good.
君は
How are you? Fine. Hey, do you think... Do you worry? Do you worry that maybe we lost our way? How do you mean?
誰だろうこんな偉い人は Hello, John.
You must be nervous, being this close to the water.
Oh, don't you start.
ダッチかなあれダッチっぽいね
How you doing, old friend? Fine. It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that? Many times. I see I'm boring you, Arthur. Worrying me. We lost men back there. We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties. We're thieves in a world that don't want us no more. We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's nice out. Old Hosea says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish. Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather...
My days are looking good long over Dutch.
Always dream crushing and bubble bursting. You. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
Come on, then.
もらったね、マルコ。どっちがいい？前の馬と。
マルコの方がいいんじゃない？わかんない違いが。だってすげえいい馬持ってるね。
Coming past. Go on. Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again. Thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived. How well we have fought. Especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but...
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
普通に遊びに行く。珍しい。
あれ
走りはゆっくり。
また列車が止まってるよ。
Hello, gentlemen. Well, look what the cat drug in. I see.
Well, look who it is.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out. How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy, Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Let's go after that train. Keep your guns holstered. We need them Anderson boys alive. Come on, hurry.
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. So what do these fellas want to do? Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No. Did I not say that?
You said plenty.
Look at you two fellas all cuddled up. Ooh, that must have hurt. Leave them. Stay with that train. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. See if you can get alongside the train. Get a move on! Get in closer! See the flat carriage? Head for that. Get us as close as you can. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother. Now he's throwing...
You cop bastard! I didn't do nothing! Get off!
Go on, don't lose him.
You're only making it worse.
死んじゃない後ろに人が
Come on, sit back. Come on. You stop them, I'll stop the train. Bastard! Damn bastard! Get the hell away from me!
面白い大丈夫落ちちゃうよああこれいいの
Just you and me now, pal.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
It's just us then, lawman. Come here.
We need to bother.
Let me go.
Can't do that.
で
Come on, fool. Fuck it.
素手で
You sure?
頑張るの
Sadly so. Right here if you need me.
死ぬ
Need some gin?
ナイフ持ってば
どうしちゃダメですよほら
Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead.
敵じゃない
I think I won the fight. Just about.
仲間じゃないよ冷凍庫の中閉じ込められちゃった
あ顔あざできちゃってるね
Bring him out here.
Deputy?
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
What now?
Take him in. Come on.
何なるかね
誰
A fine job. Well done.
なんない
And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. Come on, I assume you're not walking him in. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
We're gonna bear left here. Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Very little. Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me? Bring him in so we can show Sheriff Gray.
Hey, fellas.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around.
And where are you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, falling out of rebel gold, marrying cousins, not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents of some sort.
Super agents? I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I could not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kind of like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
One of my hogs crushed half her piglins.
No surprise there.
Yeah. Yep.
Hi there, folks.
Good day to you.
Hey, mister.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Oof. So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel, too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Trelawney's like a bad penny.
I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it.
Where does he go?
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems. We wouldn't have got Sean back if he hadn't been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Dutch, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
Oh, yeah. We hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So, we pick up some supplies. I go to relieve myself. Open the door, and there's Trelawney, sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Vanderlyn. I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing. Now, if you wouldn't mind giving me a little privacy, I ate a rotten oyster.
Hey, maybe there are actually 100 Trelawneys.
What a terrible thought.
So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Gregg?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He didn't seem the sharpest attacks. Neither did that deputy.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Whoa!
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Yes, over there on the shore.
What's wrong?
Come on, boy.
Huh? Yeah.
Passing you.
Okay, go. Watch out.
I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on. All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
Oh. I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do, too. Head towards the middle of the lake. I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen. You won't catch much without a rod.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
You got a bite there, Arthur. Nice, you hooked him.
Something's nibbling. Got one. Damn it, I lost him.
I think that's a bite. There, hooked him. Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that.
Ah, I should have had that one.
Hey, Hosea, you remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah, you do. He was maybe 20. 21, walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast, toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
Fish on the line, Arthur. There we go. I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Arthur's got a bite.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed a lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes. You got something biting, Arthur. Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way. And she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh.
Ha! Got ya! Looks like you got a bite, Arthur. Well done. Deepen that one, eh?
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun.
Aha!
Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea.
Yes?
How about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we be 3 poor mariners newly come from the sea. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, 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 round. We care not for the martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, round, round. To them we dance this round, round, round. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground. Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think that we give up too much fun.
Indeed not. Look out!
All right. I think we are gonna be okay. I know. Well, I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried.
What do you want?
Don't be like that. Just a few bucks. I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that.
Complain! I ain't complaining, I'm just saying.
You're not saying, miss. You're shouting.
では終わります。